In this first intriguing Ring doorbell footage, a man and a woman collaborate within the confines of someone's premises, their roles distinctly defined. The woman is on a mission, meticulously scouring the area in search of hidden valuables, her every move purposeful and calculated. Beside her, the man stands vigilant, his gaze shifting as he surveys the environment, cautious of any potential observers. In this enigmatic Ring doorbell scene, our focus narrows in on a woman who appears to be engaged in a careful exploration. Her actions hint at a purposeful survey as she navigates the space around a building. With a thoughtful and deliberate demeanor, she inspects her surroundings. In this candid glimpse Ring doorbell clip, a lone figure, a man, strides purposefully onto the scene, drawn by the sight of items left carelessly outside. With a swift and calculated move, he seizes the opportunity, making off with the unattended possessions. In this calculated sequence, a woman enters someone's porch with a decisive purpose, her eyes fixated on a valuable package left unattended. Swiftly and with a sense of urgency, she seizes the package, her actions betraying a premeditated plan. In this suspenseful Ring doorbell scene, a masked figure engaged in a harrowing intrusion. With a clandestine intent, the man breaches the security of a house, his face obscured by a mask that adds an air of mystery to his actions. Moving with calculated steps, he navigates from door to door within the building, his determination evident as he seeks vulnerabilities that might grant him entry into each apartment. In this intriguing Ring doorbell snapshot, a man, whose attire suggests a lack of formality, stands before someone's door with a demeanor that raises suspicion. With a knock that punctuates the silence, he captures our curiosity, his motives unclear. In this concerning Ring doorbell scene, we witness a young boy who seems to be treading a misguided path. His youthful appearance belies his actions as he approaches someone's front door with an apparent intent to breach its security. However, fortune is not on his side, as the door proves to be locked, thwarting his attempts. In this emotionally charged Ring doorbell scene, our lens captures a woman driven by intense desperation and frustration. Standing before someone's door, her demeanor is marked by anger as she bangs on it with forceful urgency. The echoes of her shouts reverberate, filling the air with her heated words.
Ding dong, school's out, bitch! School's out! Take me home! Ya, su puta madre! Take me home, bitch!
In this curious Ring doorbell scene, our focus centers on a woman engaged in a meticulous search. Positioned in front of someone's house, she conducts a thorough investigation, even extending her search to the area beneath a flower vase. In this tense and concerning Ring doorbell scenario, a troubling act. Armed with tools, he exhibits a determined effort to breach the security of an apartment. With forceful actions, he attempts to manipulate the locks or barriers that stand in his way. In this shadowed Ring doorbell scene, under the veil of darkness, a man enters someone's premises with a deliberate purpose. Equipped with a torchlight, he meticulously surveys the surroundings, casting beams of light to illuminate his path. The play of light against the obscurity adds to the enigmatic aura of his actions. As he navigates through this search, the motivations behind his after-hours inspection remain concealed. In this candid Ring doorbell moment, a man, driven by opportunism, seizes an item from someone's porch that isn't rightfully his. With a sense of entitlement, he takes possession of something that belongs to another, under the guise of carelessness. In this perplexing Ring doorbell scene, a man undertakes the act of replacing a package left outside with an alternate item. The motives behind his actions remain shrouded in mystery, leaving us to wonder about the intention behind this covert substitution. In this dramatic Ring doorbell footage, a man, driven by a disregard for ownership, seizes the opportunity presented by an unattended bike parked outside a house. With a swift and calculated move, He claims the bike for himself, leaving behind a void where once there was a mode of transportation. In this cunning scene, our focus shifts to a woman who masterfully employs the art of disguise. Blending into her surroundings, she initially appears as a passerby, seemingly inconspicuous. However, in a swift and calculated maneuver, she shifts her approach, making a sudden move toward someone's front door. With practiced ease, she seizes the items left outside, her actions marked by a blend of audacity and stealth. In this intriguing Ring doorbell footage, a man takes his time to read the contents of a package before embarking on a calculated act of thievery. His measured approach and attention to detail suggest a premeditated intent, as he scrutinizes the package's contents before making his move. In this gripping Ring doorbell sequence, our focus is drawn to a trio of individuals, two men and a lady, enmeshed in a potentially dangerous situation. The group maneuvers their way into a house with clear yet diverse roles. One of the men, displaying audacious intent, attempts to breach a door, his actions reflecting a bold break-in endeavor. Meanwhile, the lady and the other man engage in a thorough search of the premises, their purpose and objectives veiled in mystery.
Yo, come in.
We witness an unsettling incident as a masked individual brazenly breaks into a car, driven by an intent to seize the valuable treasures concealed within. In this gripping Ring doorbell clip, a cloaked figure sporting a hoodie emerges, driven by a nefarious purpose. With audacious determination, he sets his sights on the first car, only to be thwarted by its locked defenses. Undeterred, he shifts his focus to a second vehicle, executing a stealthy break-in that culminates in the swift vanishing of its contents. In this startling Ring doorbell footage, a figure, driven by a swift impulse, seizes items thoughtlessly left in front of a homeowner's abode. Before the gravity of the situation fully registers, he swiftly pedals away on his bike, a fleeting shadow against the backdrop of a concerned community. However, fate takes an unexpected turn as the determined homeowner steps forward, intervening to halt this audacious escape. In this disconcerting Ring doorbell clip, a man, driven by questionable motives, is spotted on someone's porch, meticulously scouring the surroundings for prized possessions. In a brazen act of theft, he swiftly seizes valuable items. In this gripping unveiled Ring doorbell footage, a lone figure stands resolutely before someone's door, his finger exerting pressure on the doorbell, setting a sequence of events into motion. With an air of unease, he scans his surroundings, his gaze alternating between the door and the periphery, as if searching for an entryway to breach the confines of the building. Methodically, he transitions from door to door, his intentions shrouded in mystery.
Even yesterday, January 2nd, Joe. Yeah.
In this startling Ring doorbell clip, a lone figure strolls with purpose onto someone's porch, his actions laced with intent. Swiftly, he seizes items that lie within, their significance and value mere trifles to his brazen ambitions. In this Ring doorbell clip, a man and woman, seemingly devoid of ethical restraint, exploit the vulnerability of someone's porch, pilfering belongings with an unsettling sense of entitlement. The woman adeptly transfers the ill-gotten gains to her accomplice, the man, in a seamless exchange that betrays the values of respect and decency. In this riveting Ring doorbell moment, a lone individual exploits an unlocked gate, his intrusion into someone's premises swift and calculated. With audacious determination, he zeroes in on an item thoughtlessly left outside. In this unflinching Ring doorbell footage, a man arrives on the premises, his intentions all too clear. Swiftly, he seizes the valuables thoughtlessly left outside the confines of the house, his actions betraying a calculated nonchalance. In this spine-chilling Ring doorbell clip, a woman, driven by a mysterious purpose, infiltrates someone's property with an air of unsettling determination. Her focus fixated on a basketball hoop, she adeptly removes it from its place and, with an eerie nonchalance, departs the scene, leaving a void in her wake. In this gripping Ring doorbell footage, a man, shrouded in a clever disguise, orchestrates a ruse of being a visitor. His intentions, however, are far from innocent. With a deliberate press of the doorbell, he seeks to ascertain the presence of the unsuspecting homeowner before embarking on a brazen act of pilfering items conveniently left outside the door. In this startling Ring doorbell footage, a man, cloaked in the facade of a casual passerby, seizes an opportunity to breach the confines of someone's property. However, his audacious entry is met with the swift response of the property owner, who rises to the occasion with resolve.
Do not go into my property. Get out of my property. Get out of my property. Don't be going into my property. No. Don't be going into my property. I will call the cops. Stop touching my. I will identify you and I will pursue. I will press charges against you guys.
In this captivating Ring doorbell footage, a man, devoid of hesitation, strolls up to someone's front door, his intentions veiled by a facade of innocence. With a methodical purpose, he inspects each drop box positioned outside the house, displaying a clear intent to acquire what rightfully belongs to others.
Oh, this is not yours? This is not yours? Got the wrong house. This is not yours. It's not yours. This is not yours. It's not yours. It's not yours. This is mine. I'm not looking for Thomas Jefferson. For real. I'm looking for Thomas. Huh? This is not yours. This is mine. This is mine. My friend is on the car. This is not yours. And look at the comment. It's 272. You guys just moved in? Huh? Have you guys just moved in? Thank you.
In this disconcerting Ring doorbell footage, two men, acting in tandem, approach a parked vehicle that holds valuable possessions. With a swift and deliberate motion, they seize an item from within the vehicle, their actions underscored by a brazen disregard for personal boundaries. In this gripping Ring doorbell footage, a man, seizing upon an opportunity, gains access to an open garage with calculated intent. Inside, he brazenly seizes a bike, swiftly vanishing into the shadows with his ill-gotten prize. As we approach the end of this video, I just wanted to say, if you've enjoyed the thrills and chills, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more hair-raising content. Remember to leave a comment, share with your friends, and hit that like button to help spread the fear.